Y'all's week, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all. Welcome to you. I wonder if I can update the chat box from here. I'm not for sure. Spirit said Master 33. That is what we picking up. So we are going to have a quick discussion. I don't know how to do this. Hmm. I don't know how to fix it. Hey sis, I was trying to figure out how to put on the subscriber mode, but I don't know how to do that. Like for messages, I may get all up in y'all grill for a second to see if I know how to fix it. Let me get all up in your grill. Live chat, all messages are visible. I don't know. Something is not. It's not letting me do it. It's supposed to have like a mode where you could just put on subscribers only so we don't get all that spam stuff. Yeah, and I watched a couple videos and every video that I've seen doesn't show like that's not the right pathway. So I don't know how old they are or they need to update their instructions or something. But we have been picking up Master 33. I even did. I went through so funny story. We went through the YouTube studio and everything and tried to fix it and try to get to it to set it up for all the content and everything that we saw. It wasn't the right options, and we had a hell of a time with YouTube tech support. So they definitely were not any assistance. So I'm gonna look something up because we've been getting Master 30. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the book. Spiritual meaning of numbers. Yeah, if you find it, let me know. Cause I was like, it'll make it so much easier for moderating the channel. Like when if we could, control that. Hey, Jean, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I do. Look, y'all, the number 33 has been coming out like so heavy. And since it's been coming out, I felt like we probably need to dig into it a little bit. Master 33, right? And it's, in my opinion, it's related to divine consciousness. Right, so somebody is really coming into their awareness of their divine consciousness, and so the spirit wanted us to have a little message about it and see where it takes us, right? It says the number three traditionally holds a lot of spiritual meaning and connections to the Trinity and third eye. It says 33 is a strong call on the part of your angel guides to reconnect your physical life with the spiritual life, right? It says the emergence of 33, you are encouraged to reach out and help someone else. Um, it says this may end up being part of your journey to understand your spiritual purpose. So definitely got something to do with spiritual purpose, right? And understanding it. And we just so happen to be a master 33. So if you take all the digits in our birthday and add them all up, they come to 33. Some people say you're not supposed to reduce the number 33 because it is a master number, but we do also reduce it down to get our life path number 6, and you can get a little bit more insight. What up, everybody? Thank y'all so much for tapping in. So if there's any other 33s in the house or a master numbers 11, 22, 33, 44, you know what I mean? It could be useful to really look at the spiritual meaning of your number. And then you just take every digit in your birthday, like a single, break it down to single digits and add them all up and see what it comes to. Again, ours is a 33. It says, this may end up being part of your spiritual journey to understand your spiritual purpose. Since 33 often appears during times of crisis, its energies draw you to positive thinking, working towards change, and working towards change. At this time, you should pursue manifestation techniques, which makes sense because in this space, that's what we talk about, right? How do we manifest for our highest good? Like the life that the Most High God has put in you, those intentions and desires. How do we bring them into the physical, out of the spiritual, and into the physical? So it definitely makes sense and resonate for us. It says since 33 is linked to 6, which we just said. 33 energies connect to creativity and self sacrificing love as a way to serve those around you. We got a lesson today, and one of our areas of growth and improvement we've been working on, which is overgiving. Self-sacrificing and overgiving, right? It says during these periods you are ready for spiritual enlightenment as you utilize imagination and creativity to pursue your dreams. Everything that we just said. So teach yourself lessons and focus on your priorities. Don't hold yourself back. Ding. I know. We have a tendency to hold ourselves back. We do. We do. We know it. We know it. We have an array of spiritual gifts. And many of them we do not display. Like only a small portion of them do we display in this space or just publicly in general. But in private, I mean, y'all, it get it get thick. And so when our gift really started to express itself in this way, it was a thing. It was like, okay, do we need to have some additional help and support because we're feeling things come out and express, and the clear audience, the clear cognizant, like the visions, even clear tangent, like the or psychic touch, the ability to sense spirits and understanding mediumship. So it was like, what's happening, right? Yes. Look, sis, Miss Veronica, Aya Inspired Tarot, if you guys are not tapped into her, please do. Please do. When I say phenomenal, I mean incredibly gifted. Just a phenom that you to witness some of the things in the way she's so spot on, accurate, it is scary. I mean, past life readings and all of that. Yeah, you know what? Faith is something different. It's like moving from, okay, I believe, and then you see it, you feel it, and then to gain the confidence is another level, and then a show enough self-assuredness, like to just be like all the way out in the open, and no worries about what other people are thinking, how they're gonna receive you, because it gets deep, and it goes beyond what we learn in a variety of, completely surrendered. Look, there's nothing on to me, nothing. When I say everything belongs onto the Alpha and Omega that made all things, and you talking about having a relationship where you ask permission for everything, for guidance in all things, I mean down to what are we wearing? Are we taking a shower or a bath? What type of soap would you like to use? What are we eating? Like, do you want coffee or do you want tea? Like, every single thing. And that's something that you just don't find, in my opinion. So this is the Tears of We Tarot show. You show enough, never know what you're gonna get, right? We could say some shit to make you move around, beloved. We believe that your relationship with the Most High is intimate, right? We have foundational, texts and readings and whatever it is that you feel that you believe in. But at the end of the day, your walk is personal. Like the Most High God is always with you. There's nowhere that you could go. It's with you at your lowest. It's at your highest. It is with you in the shit, in the thick of it. When you feel down and out and you ain't got nobody else, beloved, it is still with you. Like you don't have to go nowhere to find it. Only thing you need to do is either look around you and look within you. Like, that's just it. And understanding, like, we have these amazing gifts and capabilities. Like, the return of Christ consciousness or divine consciousness in this day is very prevalent. A lot of people are going through awakenings. So, if you have not figured out, like, your birth number, if you haven't charted, your birth chart, if you haven't figured out your life number or your destiny, number to try and figure out what it is that you're supposed to be doing and related to your spiritual awakening, your spiritual growth, your journey, your purpose. What are you supposed to be contributing to Gaia in general, like to put out into the ether, then it might be time for you to start doing that. Because I'm getting like so many people are starting to be called and feeling that pull, and even to go deeper, to have more confidence, more security, and really showcasing and displaying your gift that lets other people know that is prominent. It's damn near normal, right? It's not something that's really taboo, because we all have at least basic four spiritual gifts that we operate on, right? We have our clear cognizant, that gut feeling. We have our spiritual vision, like we can hear and we can sense, right? Our senses, our emotions is involved in that as well. So if you start using, and operating in that realm, and continue to trust and ask for guidance, and I'm getting dial in, hone in, go deeper, 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 you will start to experience other things to develop and come through. And I mean, I'm talking about what they do for your manifestation power is phenomenal, right? So we're getting that. Just wanted to come in and share. Definitely Master 33 is definitely something that has stuck with me. I almost want to share my birthday, but I'm not. Right? It's definitely a unique series of numbers. Just know that I definitely get a free slushie every year from 7-Eleven. I'm not going to tell you the year, but they do break down to the number 33. And we've always had a thing about, spirituality. It breaks down to 33. Right, and we've always had a thing about spirituality, an understanding or an awareness that we were different, we were unique, that we didn't necessarily fit in, like we were on a whole different wavelength, a whole different frequency. We saw the world very differently than other people, and we always had a knowingness. Even when we were young, we were always like labeled as very mature, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's almost like wisdom beyond your years. Yeah. So we getting 1515. We got the number 3 again on taking action. That's 111. Breaks down to 3. We got 2121 behind that, which is 33, or the number 6. Right? We just showed 33. So taking chances, taking action. And we also see 44444. Angels are guiding you, supporting you, and providing you a stable foundation for success. This is success. 33, taking chances. The first word is success. Success, right? Knowledge, right? Could be a little bit impatient, right? But very optimistic. And then the next one we have is 678. So what is that? 15, which breaks down to 6, and 6 is 12, which breaks down to 3. So these numbers break down to 3 as well. So it says you are making progress and advancement towards your goals, and stay focused and committed to the journey, knowing that each success is within reach. Success, stable foundation for success. 33, taking chances, success, right? 678 breaks down to 3. And also, this is your journey, knowing that success is within reach. So somebody is definitely moving towards success. We see 12 up there again in a room. That breaks down to the number 3. So somebody is on a very successful pathway. And it could be relative to this life cycle, right? And if you are a master 33, then this energy is amplified, is magnified, beloved. So it's definitely giving another level of success, and it could be just whatever it is you're supposed to be doing could be very important. And they stopped us on the number 3. Again, that same number. And at 1212, which is 33, that same number. We see take action. We see hope, a new beginning, a fresh start. And look, we just had the mirror. Just pulled the mirror. 1212, now we see 2112. Still 33, right? Very heavy energy, right? New beginnings, hope, fresh start. Something about lifestyle and purpose, and it says spiritual awakening, right? So, and that's exactly what we just read in the book, right? Spiritual awakening, spiritual purpose, divine consciousness returning. And we see persistence, we see new experiences, enthusiasm, a shift. And I'm getting a shift in mindset for somebody. It's definitely giving like a drastic turn, like a drastic, it's like it's giving an about face, is what I'm feeling like, a whole turn to the right, something about turn to the left. So, end in a new beginning. Someone watching over you. Definitely your angel guys are guiding you, watching over you. And we see direction, right? Good fortune and success. So for somebody, it could seem like you're not making any meaningful progress, but it's given that you are being developed and matured in a whole different way. And it's given that it's going to come together and culminate, and you'll understand it, you'll get it. And it's all driven for the sake of your purpose. I'm hearing like underdevelopment. Somebody is underdevelopment. So even at this place in your life, you are still being developed. And it's something that you're going to do, and it's very purposeful, and I'm getting very spiritual. You will be a person that helps other people and can even be a little bit self-sacrificing. We were plagued with overgiving. So one of our lessons was to learn how to balance giving and receiving. One day at a time, yes. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Things are lining up for somebody, and you just may not realize it. Good luck or fortune is coming in. And look, spirit guides and stability says angels are guiding you. Right? See, angels are guiding you. And that says spirit guides. Right? And we were just saying that progress is being made, right? You may not realize it, but it is. It's like in a roundabout kind of way. It's not taking you directly in a linear approach. This is not linear. For somebody, it's almost circular, like getting back to the end and being looped around back to a beginning. It's like a new cycle, a new doorway, or something like that. But you're definitely on the right track. 888, personal power, and 44. Yeah. Surrender and let go of control. Who put in surrender? Veronica, wasn't that you? That says surrender and let go. Releasing resistance and trust in the flow of life. Knowing that everything unfolds in divine timing and for your highest good. Right? And so one of the things that we've been working on is to let go, is to surrender. Yeah, right. 9-9, a new beginning is here. Definitely a new beginning. It's a great chance. And one of the words down here is courage, right? Definitely courage, the ability to let go and the ability to surrender, right? I'm getting justice, I'm getting structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. And one of the things that we are always drawn to is the breaking down of false systems, busting through, being a rule breaker, being a rebel, going against the grain, challenging, the setup of the day, right? Making way for something new. It's giving new earth energy. It's giving new frequency, like somebody that is here in their divine purpose is to access this personal power, not only to manifest, in the physical, but it's also to affect frequency and vibration through breaking through certain structures. They're really calling me to justice. So it's something about balancing, like being able to bring the scales back to balance, right? And helping in that initiative. Yes. So somebody has a divine work to do. You're not here just to learn, right? In terms of, soul growth. That's a part of it. It's always growing consciousness and awareness, but you have a particular role in changing frequency, right? It's like, challenging the status quo, rebel energy. Ooh, look. Is this upside down? It's not. Deck is not. But Seven of Wands was, they turned it upright. Hangman. Enlightenment, change of perspective. Defense. You could be under attack by other energies because of your frequency and what it is that you have come to do. Right? It's like, ooh, that's one thing that's coming back to me. Spirit took us to, they brought to us one of the passages in Job. I think it was, don't kill me in the comments if I'm not right on the scripture, but I want to say is Job 32, 32 and 38 or something like that. But it is when the Most High God is kind of like having a conversation, or Job is like in conversation with the Most High, and they mentioned a lot of things that were astrological. They mentioned, can they make Mazarah come forth out in its season or something like that. And Mazarah is the zodiac, right? It talks about the Pleiades, right? It talks about loosening the band of Orion. And I'm going to say something that's a little bit different. There are energies that's mentioned in that text and from those places, those energies, especially Orion specifically. Those energies often are adversarial, right? They like to hoard energy, they like to control, they like to use our spiritual gift and our essence and our unawareness that we have them through programming, social structures, right? And these are very, very old principalities, and they like to use it, like the fact that we are unaware of our true selves, right? Our divinity, and they hoard that power in order to, maintain control and to have their will be done. It's like going against the grain. So when we talk about some of those low vibrational energies, Orions are definitely one of those. And it's like a battle and defending yourself, because they can sense your presence, they can sense your frequency, and they know that you are here to help awaken others. Yeah, look, High Priestess. They are watching the High Priestess. They are watching. And it's like a battle. So you may struggle with a lot of different things. It's because you are being affected or being bombarded by other outside energies. It's giving me 888-555 and 8888 is right here for your personal power. These energies are very much aware that you are here, that you are present. For somebody, people may think you a little cray because you may have seen like activity in the sky, like everywhere you have been, everywhere you have lived. I'll tell you, that's for sure. That's for us. I mean, whether we was, in Arizona, California, New York, we have seen like lights, and we have them on video, and some of them are uploaded to the channel. So it's like, what the shit is that? You know what I mean? It's like always been present, but a couple of times we were able to capture it so people could see that we not tripping. But of course, now in these days, it's like it's so common knowledge that these energies exist. But the fact that we kind of brush over it in some of the theology and not really pay attention to what it's really saying, especially when it hit me, it said loose the band. So if the band needs to be loose and we are not aware of how to do it, that means it has a constraint or a tie or something around it, the frequency or some sort of impact that's constraining or restraining. Yes, that's what Spirit said. Somebody is heavily gifted. And I'm getting a seed bringer. It's giving, I'm seeing the card seed of light, right? Like you are here to not only affect the seeds of light, but you are here to, I mean, it's almost like growing and maturing, inspiring, and helping people as they continue to develop and come into their own Christ consciousness, their divine consciousness. Yeah. See, moving from chaos to peace, we're getting somebody feeling like a missed opportunity or needing to see the opportunity in it. It could be a lack of contentment, maybe not wanting to take it, or those who feel, disgruntled or unhappy, unfulfillment in their life experience. And Nine of Wands is giving warrior energy. I'm hearing somebody done been through it, because the trials and tribulations of the chosen are heavy, beloved. And this year, 2025, this energy feels a lot like releasing. It's giving balancing of the scales. Well, we know that's on the table. Emperor fell on the floor. I'm hearing somebody needs courage. Yeah, because definitely a new beginning is dawning. New beginning. It's a great chance, a great opportunity. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. See, somebody could be moving towards an opportunity and you may not recognize that's what it is. Yeah, you are completing something major, a cycle. The number 9 is completion. 9 and 9 is 18, which breaks down to 9. Right? Definitely a major completion. And it feels good to level up. And that's what we were getting, an ending and a new beginning. But this feels magnified. 33 is a magnification of the number 3. Right? And 9 is a triple magnified. It's 3 times 3. A new adventure will unravel. The Fool card. A new adventure. Yeah. And somebody could be worried. Like, it could be stressing, right? King of Cups, battling some energy. Or this could, I'm hearing an Orion energy, or under the influence of, yeah, Hierophant. Something with belief systems, right? Definitely belief systems is bringing down strongholds and false foundations in belief systems. And for some reason, we have that rabbit hole energy, right? Like, we always going down a rabbit hole. We are always studying. We are always challenging what has been told to us, because we know a lot of information has been covered up, right? It's for whatever reason, these energies want the masses to stay asleep. They want to keep you in the matrix so that you remain a battery. They can stifle your energy. See, 6 of Pentacles. See, it's like people, look, this says alignment, and I just have to show it, right? Coming into alignment. It wants people to stay asleep. It doesn't want you to receive what's due to you. And it's something about what you're giving that's challenging these energies. You have something to give. You see how they're holding that pentacle? It's like something about giving this energy. It's an opportunity here. Yeah, look. And divinely guided. And you have something that displays your divinity, your divine power. And it's something new, right? Something that either is new or is being represented in a way that's different. It's being represented in a way that's different. This one? This. You want both? Yeah, okay. 3 of Cups in the Tower. Shit. See, somebody could be bringing down a whole group, right? Tower to this group. Tower to this group. Group of energies that are celebrating. It could be a sudden change or a sudden awakening to the community, right? Because Hangman is here. So definitely look, those who are struggling and helping them either relieve the weight, the pressure, or edifying the spirit, which is what we always pray for, so that we can bear the yoke that has been placed on our shoulders. And oftentimes, yep, there it is, 10 of Pentacles. I was just about to say, you see that kingdom, it's a building in the back. And this person is building, right? So if we are building new kingdom energy, 10 of Pentacles, right? That's what it's giving. It takes a lot of work. And that yoke is heavy. The trials that you go through is not nothing to play with. It's just not. Like, it will take people to the brink of almost like, shit, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what's going on. I just have to trust, what's happening. The pace and the movement could be very fast. Some people could feel overwhelmed as to, like, just the energy that's coming at you in general. I'm getting fast paced and I'm getting a lot of energy from other entities as well. Yeah, you start talking like this, people start thinking that you're a little bit cray. You definitely are the golden child of the family. Yeah, but see, I told you somebody is here for justice. It is about bringing balance, and justice is giving freeing sudden awakening for communities, is giving tower crumbling of false foundations in those who have built it or are working to sustain it, right? It's giving everybody that's trapped in this false ass tower under this false foundation and being able to free them is what it's giving. It's giving justice. And look, we getting a Queen of Wands coming through. She definitely is somebody that's courageous. She knows how to wield this wand, right? She's in full control of this Ace of Wands here, right? It's giving confidence. It's giving a little bit witchy, like very, very spiritually tapped in. As she's giving enlightenment with the sunflower. It's giving her spirit is very, very old, going back to old traditions, right? I'm picking up Bastet energy, and I'm not saying like worshiping any deities. It's just something way older than the current foundational system. This one. Yeah, King of Cups is coming through again. They picked this right back out the deck. So there's the King of Cups. It's something about either behind this Empress, because they're putting it behind our little divine feminine here. And they're showing me her broken leg. So this King of Cups caused some hurt and harm to somebody. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or they could have heavy water in their chart somewhere. They feel emotionally off balance. I'm picking up this boat, and it's giving turbulent water, right? Like you went through a storm with this person. And it's giving the energy of resting through the storm or being able to come through it in the way that you came through it. It's giving like, how do you be? It's like being on a boat, but it's like being able to have peace even through the turbulence. Like the story of, the disciples waking up the messenger because it was a storm and they thought the boat was going to capsize and they were going to perish, and the messenger would sleep on the boat. Like, I know who commands the storm. And once you know who commands the storm, who commands every element, every energy, you can rest. It's giving that. So, different tarot show. My name is Lati. I am a channel messenger, a spiritual reader first and foremost, beloved. And I pray that this message is edifying onto the spirit so that we may be strengthened to bear the yoke that's upon our shoulders. We understand that we have spiritual purpose, and it is to help guide and to balance the energies on Gaia. I pray that we overflow. I pray that it reaches out into the we field, and those who need to hear it will be magnetized in to receive it. I pray that you are spiritually strengthened and to bear the yoke that is on your shoulder, and that you overflow. And we come together for the sake of peace, unity, harmony, to remember that we are whole, that nothing's broken, and none of us are missing. Five of Cups, regret. It's giving this King of Cups. It's something about you coming into alignment that this person does not like. And this King of Cups has been showing up in readings. So, if Ashe, say that, Queen. This King of Cups energy has been coming up in readings. If anybody watches tarot and you watch multiple readers, this King of Cups has been coming through, right? And it's also been a lot has been talked about in terms of people coming into their awakening and coming into spiritual alignment. And I'm getting, it's like your time is now. It's like to break some sort of cycle. We're getting endless cycles, right? It's something with your journey and something being repetitive and patterns. It's giving something with this King of Cups. And you coming into alignment is giving like balancing something. I'm seeing a couple words. I'm picking up on connections. This person could have been a romantic connection. I'm getting life choices. I'm seeing compromise, commitment, and trust. Look, Four of Pentacles, definitely somebody you pulled your energy back from. And when you pulled your energy back, it's giving justice started to unfold. Not only did justice start to unfold, the balancing, it's giving you discovered a new skill, a new passionate beginning, and you are perfecting that. It's like you are working at it and you have, it's giving prodigy or protege type of energy. Like you are starting to remember that you are this person and it's giving it an acceleration in your development. Yeah, it's operating on faith is what it's giving me. The ability to operate on faith. For some reason, it is a challenge because letting go and surrendering is also a challenge. Yeah, star energy definitely connected to the cosmos. It's putting it right on the head of our divine feminine up here, right? This empress energy. She has some sort of connection to the stars. You want this? They're pulling out a little scripture for the wheat field. Tears and Wheat Tarot show, right? It's like the Most High will, separate the tares from the wheat. And it's giving I just seen something slide. It's like giving edification onto the wheat because there will be a separation. It's giving that tower moment, right? It's calling those out as it's giving not just cream of the crop, but I'm hearing cream of the crop. It's separating. It's a separation, a severing that's happening. This one. Look, the Most High blesses its people with peace. And we literally just said that for this Six of Swords. So 29 breaks down to 11. 11, 11 is giving alignment. It's giving alignment. Somebody coming into alignment. This star energy. This one. This. Alignment. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. So somebody has a very powerful tongue. It's something about the words that you speak, right? And the scripture is James 5:16. So that's 5 and 7. 5 and 7 breaks down to 12, which is also a 3. So it's definitely something about your tongue, and it's very powerful and effective, which is why the Spirit always works with us to call back any words you may have spoken that will cause an error onto your life. Offer it up to the Most High God, put it in the God box, ask Him to receive it, to bind it, and to cast it down so it does not return onto you and create some sort of hardship or mishaps. It's like always making your road straight, beloved. Asking for guidance in every area. Ooh. I'm reckoning you want us to read that. So it's as it is. It says, God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. 2 Corinthians 5:21. That's 8. Yeah. It's for, they're telling me it is that which is within is greater than what is without, right? It is given your soul, right? That once you connect to that, you discover the righteousness of the Most High God. That they were working with us to remind us today that we are the church. It is not the synagogue, it is not the building, but it is that is which was It is the vessel that houses the soul. The body itself is the church that houses the soul. It houses that which is sinless, right? And it is already within us. It's giving something with this tower so that people can understand that their true divinity, that what is within is greater than what is on the outside. It's so many people that are looking on the outside for something, right? When every situation, every hardship, every trial, every tribulation drives us into hermit, which gives us that ability to go within, to soul search. And when we soul search, we discover that personal power it gives us the awareness. It gives us the knowingness that is there is a consciousness that is greater than this consciousness. And if we could release our attachment to the mind and understand that there's something greater within that lives here, and if we could listen to it, surrender onto it, it will take us all the way through to the end of our purpose. It's giving victory. And somebody is discovering this on a very deep level. I know, look what they just pulled out. See, I know the plans that I have for you. Your soul knows. It was already written within. I know the plans I have for you to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and plan in a future. And it says, and the Most High's house has many rooms, and I'm going there to prepare a place for you. It's given. I'm asking, yeah. This is difficult because when we were reading in Job, that scripture, it talks about, again, that zodiac wheel and how there's so many houses. When we look at the cosmic wheel, we see nothing but houses. Right now, the house we're in is in Pisces. And what did the last messenger was proposed to feed the plenty with was 2 fish. That's Pisces, that's that zodiac. We're going next to the house of the water bearer, which is the house of Aquarius, which happens to be sitting right here on this deck. Right, so it's like, can we think about the concepts and what has been given to us, and how do we really get the true meaning, the essence, the fruit from it? Now, you can believe how you want to believe. It's not on to us to change anybody's belief, but it's just what they were working with us on. The Lord is everlasting, the creators of the ends of the earth. They do not grow tired and they do not grow weary. As Isaiah 40 and 28. And what I love about this, it is not only is the Most High everlasting. Do you want anything else out of here? It is onto the bounds of infinity, and infinity has no bounds. So it's like on and on and on and on and on. And as we grow and continue to expand and allow our souls to exalt itself, to express itself, then the essence of the Most High God continues to expand. Like that conscious continues to grow. And there's something with a backwards belief system that is constraining the true essence of these lessons and keeping people trapped, is what I'm getting. It is like how we always hear what is of the Most High and what's not. This is of the Most High, but that's not of the Most High. It's oxymoronic. How can the Most High be the creator of all things and then in the next breath say, oh, the Most High didn't create fear? Yes, it did. The Most High God did create these low vibrational energies, and everything that has been made is for a purpose. The tears are there for a reason, right? We can learn from them. When we learn to control our own energy, control our own resources, like as we continue to grow stronger, deepening our awareness, our consciousness, coming to fulfill. It's like the catalyst that causes us to change. If we never had any trials, any tribulations, then how do we grow? How do we expand? How do we learn? How do we press forward? Everything has a reason and a purpose, but we may not always understand it. So as you go through your trials and tribulations of awakening, know that it is for a purpose. We are in a specific time, and we've come in this time for a specific reason. One of it being technology. Being in an age where you can literally talk to mass amount of people in this space. It could be intimate even though we've never physically met, right? We can share. I mean, things are at our fingertips. You only need to just type it in and research to show thyself approved, right? We can break down some of these barriers that make people feel separate or like they're alone and like there is no support. Not everybody is edified in the same way. People are called to different spaces to speak in those spaces because there's an audience that is assigned to you that will hear it, that will see it, that will feel it. They will resonate on a soul level, and you may have the opportunity to uplift those souls, to uplift their vibration, their frequency, bringing back that joy. It's like quickening. Yes. That's what Spirit said. It's a quickening. It's something down here that you want us to get. We're going to get the Spiritual Tarot book, right? So let's see what they bring out. Thank you to the Most High. This one, King of Pentacles. So King of the Earth energy. King of Pentacles. I am here to demonstrate the harnessing and controlling of earthly energies. See, we talked about those Orions who like to control earthly energies. You attain my position by paying attention to what you are doing and making good use of your intelligence. Wisdom being the principal thing. By handling your possessions in a careful, disciplined manner, you build your own kingdom. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Kingdom building, right? And you rule your life situation. Comfort and luxury are to be enjoyed, but never substituted for feelings, right? We can enjoy them knowing that we can never truly possess them because they don't belong onto us. They're just loaned to us for a minute. We have the gratitude of being able to experience them while we have them. If you stay open, that means you're in a surrendered position. You're not trying to hold on to something and afraid to let it go. Because when you step into that energy, you've already lost it, yo. But if you stay open, the Most High can give and take what it needs to because it already knows the plans that it has for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you. So if it takes something away from you, then know it wasn't to harm you, right? It was also plans to give you hope and to give you a future. Sometimes we lose things because we are being redirected. Yes, all physicality is borrowed. There is nothing that you could take with you, not even this physical vessel, beloved. You will leave all of it behind when your spirit goes back, when it is freed from the vessel, when it steps outside of this building, out of this church that it resides in, that it sits in, that it rests in. You're going to leave that behind, and it will return back onto the earth. But your spirit, that doesn't go anywhere. It's immortal. It's always held within all things. It says, maintain high standards in all of your work. That's your integrity. Write your word and making it impeccable. For what you speak, you will manifest. So are we speaking chaos and conflict? Are we speaking pestilence and suffering and death? Do we reinforce those attributes or those manifestations by constantly, for somebody, complaining? Right? Can you change and reframe your speech and tune it to the highest to see how if something was removed from you, it was for your good? Thank you so much for taking. I am so glad to be freed from your torrential energy is what I'm getting. Like somebody that would put you in a storm all the fucking time. Right? And for some reason, I never paid attention, but this King of Cups, it's a fish that's jumping behind their tail. Y'all see that? Jumped out the water. That's interesting. They also have another fish on their lapel. So it's two fishes on here. I never noticed that until just now. Yeah. It says, be a good steward of the earth. And we were talking about the work that we're supposed to be doing here on Gaia to be a good steward, right? Raising the vibration, raising the frequency is giving like reestablishing is like new earth energy, right? And it says they said kingdom building. Yeah, be a good steward of the earth, realizing that it is the manifestation of the spirit. It is a manifestation of the spirit. So everything in the manifest comes from the spirit, right? It's saying that everything that's on the outside comes from within. So if we go through these trials and tribulations and the lessons that we get from them pushes us into hermit, we do soul searching to go within self, right? And what we find there gives us encouragement, it gives us power. We are able to surrender, to take off all that heaviness, receive help to bear the yoke that is upon us, right? It's like releasing the shackles, but also picking up your work and having strength to be able to perform it. And all of that comes from the inside out. Right? You manifest your soul's desires. You exalt the spirit, the source of us living, and it expresses itself through you. The hands that work this energy are guided by the divine, and it will create exactly what it already had planned for you. It says, maintain high standards in all of your work because it is a reflection of your sacredness. Of your sacredness. Be a good steward, realizing that it is the manifestation of the spirit, the other side of the coin. While you may be tempted by the sensually stimulating, so the things that stimulate your senses, right? Oh, that looks good. Oh, that smells good. Oh, that feels good, right? That sounds good. It's like, oh, yeah, it tastes good. You know what I'm saying? So you could be tempted by those sensually stimulating things. It says, but I am here to remind you that relationships and friendships that have ripened with me are your real treasures. Friendships, relationships, and we had a card that's alignment, and it says connections, friendships, even romantic, family ties, right? Choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. It says savor these things like carefully aged wine. Carefully aged wine. Now, when I read that part, you know what I saw? It's like this thing is called Corvin or Corvino or something like that. I used to have one and I left it. It was gifted to me and I just did not want the energy from the person that gave it, so I left it. But it is a little thing and you put the straw in there and it inside of the cork and it siphons out a glass of wine without removing the cork so you don't ruin your wine. And you can savor a glass or a taste of very fine wine, aged, right? And you may not want to drink the whole bottle, right? So you can do that and use this, technology to be able to save it. Now just think, 20 years ago, that wasn't available. So if I'm a wine connoisseur and I have this beautifully aged wine, I would have to pop the cork, I would have to drink the whole thing, and then it's gone. But now I'm in the age of technology where I can put this little contraption on there. I can just take a little glass, I can sip it, I can taste it, I can save it, right? So it's not like I never got a chance to experience it and it's just sitting there on a shelf looking pretty, collecting dust. No, right? It changes the whole experience. And that's what I'm getting for somebody being in this age at this time. You are a caretaker. You are a steward. You are here to affect the energy on earth and to teach others who are waking up And it's like support and guidance, because again, these trials are not easy, beloved. They're just not. What would you like? This one. Let's get some gateway activations. I'm seeing star seeds. For some reason, I'm hearing work your light. You want these too? Oh shit. We getting the Disney villains out. That don't always pop out like that. King of Wands is out. The star energy. The star is already out. We got Nine of Wands, which is already on the table. Nine of Wands is on the table. Defense. So Queen of Wands is out here. And the King of Wands would be her match. Right? Look, Eight of Wands. It's a lot of energy coming towards you. Right? It's either fast-paced, things picking up. It could be more spiritual attacks or energetic attacks because, you know, either you're waking up, is giving inception, like coming up out of all of these layers of sleep, right? And as you continue to wake up and become more aware, it's giving, yeah, it's giving things being brewed up. It's giving things being cooked up. But whatever is being brewed up is definitely plans. And it could be 1, 2, 3 different plans, 3 different missions, 3 things that you should be looking to accomplish. It's definitely something with the number 3. Somebody could have 3 very specific gifts that are going to help them to battle this. Yeah, look, 8 of coins. See, that's work. 3 specific gifts that's going to help you with this work. And I see 3 hyenas here. Even though this is 8 coins, it's 3 hyenas. It could be 3 energies that are working against you, right? Because of your gifts. 3 specific entities. These energies could be attached to people, right? Again, we just talked about the demon Azazel and how it morphs and moves. Like these energies can attach themselves to people. Yeah, 2 of Cups. See, relationship. Somebody was in a relationship with a energetic adversary, a spiritual adversary. And this person is a part, I'm getting, they helped awaken you and bring you to your calling so the relationship had purpose. It's giving this twin flame energy. Somebody went through a very, very tough twin flame situation. And I'm getting, it's coming out because a lot of people have gone through this. People who are on this frequency wavelength, your awakenings have been extremely harsh. Yeah, Queen of Coins. You could have had some sort of fruitful ability or just your ability to manifest in the physical. Like to be able to not only sow seeds, right? But we see Judgment. I'm getting sow seeds. I'm getting your ability to manifest. And I'm hearing manifestation techniques. Yeah, Judgment is here. A judgment coming through, and it could be for you. So I'm not for sure what your twin flame did to you, but it could have been like, see, look, it's giving like, yeah, something that was kind of waiting either for your coins to drop or to feed off of you or something like that. It's giving something with this crocodile. They feel like a gigantic snake to me, like something that's always primed and ready to attack, positioned to attack you. Yeah, see this, look, and that's 3. See, if I count this one, 1, 2, 3, it's 3 of them. But these adversaries really strengthened you, though. It's something about their purpose for, it's your purpose for going into this situation. And you knew this energy on a spiritual level. You knew your twin. You recognized them. You may not have understood everything about the connection. It's like you didn't get it. You didn't know it. But on the other side of it, looking back in retrospect and reflection, I bet you can really see it. And you could identify these other 2 energies. It's somebody that's related to these, like they are in the same family. I don't know why. It's not just giving me reptilian, but it's something different with these energies that's, yeah. Somebody is watching you. It's giving me two people from this person's community could have their eyes on you. Yeah, the devil. I can't make it up. This is definitely a very low vibrational connection. Could be what you would consider a coven, right? But it just means that they all have the same frequency and they all have to share the same mindset and the all the same way of operating, right? Yeah. Shit, I never noticed that. Look. How many people have they done this shit to? Y'all see them souls and like bones is giving skeletons in the closet. It's giving like they have harmed people in the past. Like they absorb people's energy. They absorb people's energy. They would seek to control your energy. Queen of Coins, you are very energetic. And that's not just money. It's your spiritual energy. It's definitely something with your throat, powerful and effective. Yeah. See, love. You thought this was a real love connection, but it's not. It's a fallen flame. It's like a karmic twin, or your twin has betrayed you. Your twin betrayed you. It's giving broken contract. But it's something that has been happening cycle over cycle over cycle over cycle. And this was the time to get in the upright for them to come into alignment, and they didn't. And somebody is getting ready to face judgment. I'm hearing the word sleeper agent. Like you were on a mission with this person or this entity. This an entity. It's a principality, right? That's attached to this person. And it's something about your souls knowing each other. And it's about getting something right in this life cycle, and they didn't do it. Something is being brought to justice. Balance is being restored for somebody. You want this one? Yeah. Page of Cups, waking up and intuitive. Definitely waking up. Yeah. Look, that's the Six of Swords. That's moving away from the chaos and towards peace. Like you could go through the storm and be all right. It's something about not worrying. Don't worry, because you know who commands the storm. You do. Five of Cups. See, it's like worrying about what this person did to you, and it's like being mindful. It's like even if the Most High God took something away from you and you may feel a little bit of regret, remorse, sadness over the things that you lost trying to hold on, Spirit said, don't worry about that. Surrender and let go. What will be restored unto you is way greater than what was taken from you. Remain open, for the Most High knows the plans that it has for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. That's what they said. Yeah, Page of Swords. These people watching you. There are energies watching you. And I'm getting powerful. It's something about you discovering your power, right? Your divine power, and really operating on it. And I'm getting in its fullness. It's so much about you that you have not even discovered yet. Like you don't even know some of the gifts that you contain. Page of Coins. Focus. It's definitely energies focused on you. It's three of them. Three is coming through heavy. You're a master 33, and you got at least three energies after you, we trying to stop you from doing what you came to do. Knight of Swords. Somebody's fucking angry. It is a battle. And it could also be a battle of wits and mindsets. Yes. Yeah, Ace of Coins. See, somebody gifted. There's opportunity in this now. Anything else in here? Look at it. No. It's a sacred plan. They put it on top of this deck. It's a sacred plan. And we saw the 444 down there saying that angels are guiding you. And it says angels are watching over you. Somebody is watching over you. And that's out here too. You want this? No. All right, all right, all right. I don't know how much longer we're going to go, but we appreciate everybody that's tapping in. I appreciate your energy. My name is Lati. I am a channel messenger, a spiritual reader. We see honesty and communication. Didn't we say somebody's tongue, the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective? That's what Spirit said, right? And look what they just threw on the table. Honesty and communication. Definitely be mindful of your tongue and speak honestly. Any word that you may have spoken against yourself that will cause an error that is against your integrity, you know that is a lie, call it back, because it will manifest. And you don't want those problems in your life, beloved. It lands in your life. But there is definitely something about honesty and communication, and I'm getting that somebody is hearing. So you could also be clairaudient. Your spirit guides could be talking to you, and you could be dismissing what you're hearing. Somebody, for some reason, I'm hearing medication, and we were getting like people could look at you like you a little cray when you start saying that you hear the spirit talking to you, or you could feel spiritual presence. They could even think that you are suffering from some sort of mental illness, but that's not what it is. No, it's not. That's not what it is. That's what Spirit just said. You could be thinking, or people could be saying you're suffering from some sort of mental illness, but it's not. That's not it. It's not. You want this on the table? No. Yeah. See, raise your vibration. Somebody is here to help raise the vibration of the plane, but it's giving raise your vibration first and foremost. Increasing your frequency. And it's giving me dialing in, right, to the channel, right? Clearing out the static is like fine tuning so that you can hear clearly. This one, challenge. Yeah, divine timing. Divine timing. That's a challenge for somebody, right? So in some instances, it's getting quick. Like somebody is challenged by how quickly the pace is moving, right? Like almost feeling overwhelmed, like you could be washed away by one of these waves. It's giving like every time you get hit by a wave and you try to get up, you get hit again, and you try to get up, you get hit again. It's like these trials are coming so quick, like back to back to back to back. I'm hearing somebody like, shit. Like, will you just sit here and watch us perish? Are you going to get up and help us? And it's like, why are you fussing? Why do you worry? Like, ye have so little faith. Do you not understand who commands the winds and the waves? That's what I'm getting. And it's like being able to touch base with yourself, your soul, and understand it, to calm down, to change your resonance, your frequency, and even being able to ride the wave, to go with the flow with. Yeah, trust, to trust. Ye have so little faith. Can you trust that you will not perish? Spiritual growth. Like it's growing you. The challenges are growing you. Look, we see harmony and resolution, and that's the same thing as that balance, right? Resolving something, bringing something to justice, and you have protection. Like the protection is with you. I'm seeing intuition and downloads. I definitely got intuitive on Page of Coins and Page of Cups. A different focus to be able to listen, to tune your energy, your frequency, to fine tune it. It's something about sensitivity, and you really need to be able to dial in. Ear chakra to hear. Healing energy is here, and they slid right back on intuition and downloads. Transformation. Somebody is transforming. Yeah, and courage and bravery is going to be needed. And I'm hearing for somebody to step out and be seen. I'm seeing that card that says push through and be seen. Aquarius is here. So I don't know if you are an Aquarius, if you have this fire, Queen of Wands energy, Leo, Sag, Aries, Air, Aquarius, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because justice is here. So any one of those ones could be significant, but it's definitely giving temperamental, like somebody can become feel temperamental if they feel limited. And it's giving divine timing, like the ability to get up, to get your bearings, right? To feel like you're on stable ground, to get your footing is what I'm hearing. Somebody trying to get their footing. Stellar gateway, infinite potential in manifestation vortex. Is definitely something about your ability to pull through manifestations out of the spirit, right? And you have this infinite potential, and some of it, most of it, you have not even tapped into. You are unaware of it, but there's energies in this dimension that definitely do. They are aware of you, is what I'm getting. Yeah, angelic frequency is your frequency. It's sending shock waves through the ether. It's like almost announcing you're arriving. An announcement. I don't know if somebody has heard like their call come through, if you actually heard your call come through, right? Soul star activation. Soul star. You see the one that's over top of the crown. That's not crown chakra, that's the soul star chakra. And that's fulfilling your soul contract. That's you remembering who you are, beloved. This is what the spirit already channeled through us, and they bring the cards to affirm it. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's like, for somebody, if you are a spiritualist like us, you know what I mean? The tarot cards are like our wine. You know, when Moses went out, he said what the Most High God told him to say to Pharaoh. Let my people go. Tower moment. Breaking them free. And he had the wine to help people believe. Wave the wine and a phenomenon would happen. That's what we were given in terms of this. I don't know how else to say it, but that's what I was given. Yeah. See, Palladian activation. And who was here when we spoke about Palladian from the book of Job? From the book of Job, right? So many things that are like these references, and for people to teach it to us in a way that dismisses, like, you know, the intelligence of the cosmos and other energies, where things are kind of like, they kind of brush over it, they say it, but they really don't give you the deeper meaning. And it takes a lot of study and research and pulling together the pieces for you really to understand how does it work. How do things come together? And it says harmony in the heaven, and we already have harmony and resolution. Harmony and resolution. What does that say? Coming together, harmony in the heavens, a resolution. Harmony and resolution on two different cards. Two different decks all together. Solar light upgrade. It's something with you being upgraded. Solar plexus chakra, your inner fire and your willpower. And 8888 says your personal power. Tapping into this. Yeah, star gathering, stars align, coming into an alignment. And it's not just you within yourself, but it's all these other connections. Alignment, connections, friendships, relationships, soul family ties is what is coming through. A star gathering, stars being aligned, remembering home, your soul family. It's like, again, that gathering. It's like so many people who are remembering and having communities and ways of gathering. We can gather without ever leaving our home. And that energy is still present. It's potent. It's like Reiki. Like people do Reiki from a distance. You don't have to physically be with a person for that energy to galvanize, for it to work, to experience the potency of it. Yeah, Anunnaki light codes. energetic shift. We don't have to be in the same physical place to combine our energies and shift things. New information, the end of a cycle. That's how you practice Reiki. There you go, sis. You can do it from a distance. And I'm definitely getting the end of a cycle. We're definitely leaving the house of Pisces and moving into the house of Aquarius. It's ending and new information is dawning, right? And all of this new energy, new information, revitalized energy, it is going to shift things. It's changing the frequency. Yeah, third eye activation. Folks is waking the fuck up and seeing clearly. Thank you so much, Ms. Moore, and I appreciate you. Anything else in here? Serious. Thank you to the Most High God. Y'all was here when I was getting that courage and I was said that I was picking up this card in this activation deck where it says, Spirit said for somebody to push through and to be seen. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. We asked, is there anything else? They split the deck on the card that they had already showed us in our eyes too, right? And what they said to us, we can hear it audible in the ear. And they go through and they get it. Do not discount. Do not discount. Evolutionary Downloads is here. Do not discount the power of the spirit. Don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Because it's some very, very powerful energies that are here. And I'm getting, you are one of them, but you are one of many, beloved. And many others are feeling a kind of way because of their programming and conditioning. And there are us who are here to come up against that, to rebel against that mindset, to say no. The spirit comes first, and everything in the manifest came from the spirit. So therefore, you are a magical being. You have the capability to manifest your highest potentiality. If you would be courageous and brave enough to surrender to that which is already within you, beloved, to work your light. Baby steps. Taking those actions, following your intuition before it fucking makes sense. That is acting on faith. Baby steps. A little bit every day. Asking your spirit, what does it want? Listening for the answer. Spending time within yourself. Meditation. Getting quiet. Is giving witnessing and being observant. Lost lands. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. You've done this before. So how many people were here when the spirit told us to tell you that you've done this for many life cycles? And whoever you were connected to that awakened you and activated you in this cycle, you guys were probably supposed to come to harmony and resolve something, but they betrayed you again, beloved. And now a judgment is coming. Endless cycles, but it's not going to be endless for this. It is going to end with this judgment. Now, I don't know if the Most High is going to give this person another opportunity in some other way, or I'm not for sure what's going to happen with them, but I'm definitely getting that y'all done been around this mulberry bush quite a few times. And your soul remembers. It remembered this person. And you felt connected. You may not have understood what you were doing. It didn't make sense. But when you reflect and look back and you see how all the pieces come together, you feel it. You know it. It's like an aha moment. It clicks. And for you, you've done this before many times, and it's even given like cycle over cycle over cycle of trying to accomplish something. And it's like, what if this time you weren't betrayed into the hands of your adversary by somebody that was close enough to you to kiss you on your cheek, but you were actually able to complete what you came to complete? What if that was the case? I can't make it up. You remember. It's a soul plan. The fated life versus the destiny life. Do you remember why you've come? Somebody is starting to wake up. But the level of sleep, the depth of it is so deep. It's like waking up to wake up to wake up to wake up. Like again, that Leonardo DiCaprio movie Inception. Their wife was so far down, sitting at the shore. The waves were so turbulent. She was so distraught over what she had lost. She couldn't come up out of it. And he went down there to go get her and bring her up. Right? That was the whole purpose, that he was trying to go do that work. I'm getting it in the sense that many people are so sleep. Right? It always bothers me when I hear, I'm woke, I'm woke, I'm woke. It's like, to me, just that statement means that you still sleep, because you don't realize that to come out of this physicality, out of this 3D, like, you cannot be all the way woke and be here, because your soul cannot readily express itself. It is restrained and limited by your mindset that's working to supersede it. The AI in this day has run a fucking muck, and it thinks that it is itself. Like the vessel thinks that it's it, and it doesn't acknowledge always the soul that lives within. Like, that is what we are to be following. It is conditioned to look on the outside. It is conditioned to find something else when the key is already within. Which one? This one? Yeah, portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. And I'm definitely picking up wild card energy. Somebody is a wild card. Yeah. And it's giving like these energies want to shut you down. Yeah. Void. Perspective. It's something about perspective. Zoom out. Finding common ground. What is the common ground? That all things work towards your good. No matter what it is. It all does. It's either growing you, shaping you, strengthening you, pushing you, rewarding you. It's doing something for you, for the Most High. And somebody's called. I can't make it up. You have a calling. Soul gifts and training. See, that's the common ground. Everything works towards your good. These trials and tribulations are training you to do what it is that you have come to do. What is your mission? And somebody has three, is given goals, achievements. What do they call that? It's like your mission has three specific, not just targets, but it's like, you have to check off three different specific things that you are to accomplish. And it's time for somebody to step up. Hello. Big picture thinking. See, Pallades energy is coming through again. Visionary and inspired ideas. That's that Ace of Wands, being inspired. The Queen of Wands, having the courage and the bravery to wield it, to master it. Right? Big picture thinking. This is way bigger than you, beloved. You're here for a specific reason. Anything else in here? Spirit say you are called soul gifts, and you've been in training, and now it's time for you to step up. Think about the bigger picture is grander than you. Remember that you have a soul plan, and you've done this before, but this time is giving victory. It's like going through like various a same level, right, and going time after time after time, and you keep running into this adversary, and this adversary may defeat you time after time after time, but this time you're winning. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. It's something that you're supposed to be doing, and you are the one to do it, to create it, to bring it through. And it's like you keep coming back to do it, but this time it will be done. Your work will be done in this life cycle. And it doesn't matter to me how many years you think have passed and whether or not you have the opportunity, is knowing that the Most High God will put you exactly where you need to be. Yeah. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. You're supposed to pave the way. You're supposed to pave the way. And that's why we say a rebel energy. Somebody who goes against the grain. You're not following the social norms. You're not following what's been put in front of you because you know it's something different. You've been awakened to it. Yeah, deep cellular hearing. Is that something with clairaudient? That's definitely coming through. Physical and emotional healing. It's giving, these waves have been coming at you so quick that you may not have had time to get your footing. Needing to heal, right, from this event, that event, this event, that event. It's definitely giving a lot of trauma. It's giving Job, right? See, we don't really hear about, how Job recovered, after being so sick and losing so much and almost losing a life, right? Yeah. I'm sorry is here. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs. Righting past wrongs and uprooting some shit. Definitely. So what is the past wrong? That's the challenge that you are supposed to be uprooting. And you're not defenseless because you have angelic protection, beloved. You're not. Cracked open. Somebody is fucking split open. When I say awakening, awakening. And there's that word again. Surrender. Hitting rock bottom. Surrendering to the alchemy of life. Can't do nothing but let go. And that's the challenge. It's like trying to hold yourself together, trying to hold things together. Keep the footing, keep control. You know what I mean? Don't lose it. I can't let go. And spirit might be trying to take you to the place where you do surrender it and you do let go and you return back onto yourself. You discover the power that is within you. This one, this, thank you. Yeah, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest till you return back to you and take care of you. Water you. And somebody may be watering with a lot of tears, right? Challenge with being able to rest. Peace. Anything else in here? Any other card? Energy? Nope. Put that down. Which one? This one. And then that's it. So we're going to get another angel message. On the bottom they left was 888, this abundance. And we already have the 888 and then another 8, the 4 8s on the table. So financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and disciplined. Definitely disciplined. Be mindful of your words. Be mindful of your actions. Be sure that you are always moving with integrity and morality, like your value system, right? Knowing what's right and what's wrong, what's true to you. It's giving the truth that has been revealed onto you. Look, and we mentioned this, 1111, wish come true. And we were picking up an alignment. Moderation, patience, right? Self-realization, manifestation, a gateway, and taking action. You're in for a lucky break. It's not a lucky break. You're being prepared for it. It's preparation, meeting opportunity, and knowing when you should take it. Activating your faith. Doing it before it makes sense. It may come as happy news, an experience, or a new opportunity, which we just said, or an exciting acquaintance, a connection. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. And we definitely said that somebody's here in this moment because it is the right place and the right time. It is your divine timing. It says this is not a coincidence, but it's a gift from fate. And we just said that the fated life versus the destiny life. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. This is not a coincidence, but it is a gift from fate. Changes. 454. Now, 454 breaks down to 13. That's definitely death and transformation. It's change. Embrace change and take a courageous steps. Take the courageous steps. Courage and bravery is right here. Right? Take the courageous steps to unlock opportunities for personal growth and spiritual transformation. Heavy on the spiritual transformation. This one. Yeah. Look. 55, 55. 10, 10. 10, 10 was the number for today too. I kept seeing 10, 10, 10, 10, for some reason I'm seeing 1010. That's 1010, but it's something about 101 too, because after the one is a dot zero or another zero, but it's something about 101. I don't know why I'm seeing that. But definitely getting great transformation. And we just said changes, right? So changes. And what does that say? Great transformation, changes, opportunities, and a fast pace. Look at that fast pace, right? It's like something is happening for somebody so fast that you feel overwhelmed. But you aren't a victim of circumstance. You're not. It's giving your trials and tribulations, it's giving your training. Rather, you are a beneficiary of it. So every circumstance, every trial, every event, you're not a victim. You are a beneficiary. It says if that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. It would. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to this shift. Can you adapt to that mindset? That everything is always working out for the best. For the Most High God knows His plans that it has for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you, but to give you hope in the future. That's the scripture that they pulled. It says, at long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to. What do we say? Oh, I'm so glad, sis. I'm so glad. Look, at long last, you're accomplishing what you set out to do. Spirit already said that somebody been here and they've been doing this for life cycles. Like, and this is your life cycle to finish it, to complete it, to come to victory. At long last, you will accomplish it. And everything will work out perfect in the end. Everything will work out perfect in the end. You want another card? No, you want to show this. 1441. Unique skills. See, you have unique skills. And look, what does that say? Life goals, a mission. But you needed to have a sense of self, like who you are, and honesty is definitely important. It's something about having an impeccable tongue, and you have a very important project. A very important project. We see 4444. All this shit was a blessing in disguise, beloved. You just don't realize it. All the obstacles, all the hardship was to strengthen you, to build your character, to give you experience, so that you could have the compassion. You could know, right? Yeah, y'all see I did not look at that card, right? When we said so that you could have compassion, so that you could know, we did not look at this card that happens to say what? Compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential. Your potential is limitless, it's service, recovery, renewal. All of these words. It is confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. What you know to be true inside of you is correct. But it's also encouragement to use your talents and your gifts because they will be of a benefit to the world and your pockets. What? Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. I'm just going to put that up in there because that's everything the Spirit has been saying. That is the channeled message. All wrapped up. I thank y'all so much for being here. I thank y'all for receiving us, for accepting us, for as we are, and as we continue to grow and expand and become more comfortable with displaying the gifts that the Most High God has put in us, beloved. It's definitely something about your life purpose. It's definitely something about your focus, right, on your service and your connections. Being able to have your soul family and being able to help each other. It's giving me that tower again. It's like cracking it open so that people can be free. Romantic feelings are here. Queen of Wands, and we did see a king show up. So you definitely have a help meet to help you. Yeah, and it's definitely something related to a past life relationship. That's this King of Cups. Look, this is somebody that you've known. You've known each other before, and Spirit said that. You've known each other. You could read people. Yeah, you probably need to work them gifts. Engagement is here. That could be in the future for somebody. Because you definitely deserve love. And you're not supposed to do this in a physical by yourself. You're coming into union with somebody that's on your soul, in your soul family. Somebody that you are aligned to is given. I'm hearing same spirit. You guys, I don't know what's with this person because they were giving me twin energy, but it's something about that that's funky. Yeah, it's like almost like brushing the crumbs off. Like it's like whatever this is. I'm saying words like greasy. You know, like how you got something, like you've been eating something and it's like the grease or something is on your hands and you almost need to go wash. It's washing your hands. Somebody's spiritual hands is being washed to this person, and either you've been reassigned or connected to another person. It's definitely giving somebody that has the same soul energy, soul frequency as you do. They're definitely on your vibration, and they're definitely somebody that maybe has like really accepted the contract to do what they need to do to help and support you as you do what you come to do. This is a dual thing. It's not a one person event. It's not. You need your help meet, and that person is coming. Thank you so much. Anything else? No. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Tears and We Tarot show. Where you show enough, never know what you're gonna get, beloved. You just never know. Know this. We love you. We do. We love you just like we love us because that is our capacity. It is growing and expanding on a daily. I feel that there's something more here. Spirit said there is, but I am hearing and seeing the words not now. So there could be an extended when they are ready to continue to work it out and bring it forward, but it's just not in this moment, right? So of course, stay tuned. If y'all like the vibe, y'all know what to do. I love you just like I love the Alpha and Omega that made all things, that called us all, right? It is everything in every variety, right? See, I can never make it up. What are the words we've been saying since the beginning, sis? Veronica, I know you here. And you said it. And then the spirit brought the card. I'm going to just hold this right here. Letting go, right? Surrender. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Letting go. Surrender. What did they just remind us of? To release and surrender. Thank you so much for your affirmation and your support and your guidance. For the revelation. For you to work through and use this vessel to channel the message, these tools that you have gifted onto us. It is an absolute awe-striking and inspiring experience that I have no words to express. My gratitude, my gratefulness, like to be a vessel, to be called to do this work. I ask for your encouragement, your bravery to continue to press forward and to dig deeper, to release the cares of the world, knowing that those who you will bring to this space to hear, to see, to receive, to vibrate, and to resonate, that you are not only feeding me, but you are also feeding your wheat. I thank you guys. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe.